Welcome to the deep dive. So today we're diving into something called the GhostRep platform. It's this specialized tech built just for roofing sales. And we're not talking about selling, small stuff here. These are big deals, high stakes, often tangled up with insurance, homeowner trust. It's complex. We really want to understand how technology and AI are being used across that whole sales journey, from finding reps to coaching them live. It feels like they're trying to engineer the perfect salesperson for this niche.
It really is a fascinating use of AI because it's more than just putting forms online, right? It's trying to close that loop, getting knowledge where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. This whole platform, it kind of manages the talent pipeline through, let's say, three main phases: finding the right folks, getting them trained up, and then boosting their performance out in the field.
Okay, let's start right at the beginning then. Recruitment. You definitely need a certain kind of person for this job, right? Knocking on doors, facing rejection. How does this platform find that sales-ready fit?
Well, it kicks off with what they call the assessment system. And this goes way beyond just looking at a resume. It uses like personality questions, situational stuff, and it actually scores candidates on things vital for this kind of sale: prospecting skills, closing ability, that sort of grit.
Right, so it's automating that gut feel maybe.
Yeah.
Trying to quantify who's likely to succeed. I see there's also an AI recruiter. Is that just like a chatbot?
Yeah, the AI recruiter is basically a chatbot. It does the initial check, basic experience, are they available, that kind of thing. But the assessment, that's where the system gives this pretty strong hire or don't hire recommendation.
Gotcha. So the chatbot weeds people out first, then the assessment says yes or no with high confidence. So human recruiters only see the best bets.
Exactly. It guarantees they're spending their time on candidates the AI already flagged as a good personality fit. Sort of ensures sales readiness right from day one.
Makes sense. Saves a lot of time. Okay, so you found someone with the right stuff. How do you actually train them? That brings us to pillar 2, training systems.
Right. And this is where they have this high fidelity practice environment. The core of it is the role play system. It lets reps practice the whole sales conversation, like the full 5 stages, the door knock, doing the inspection, the presentation, handling objections, and going for the close. But they're doing it all with an AI customer.
An AI customer. And you mentioned variety. Something like 25 different AI personalities.
Yeah, that's right. Over 25. So you get everything from like the really skeptical homeowner to someone who's super focused on price. It forces the rep to adapt. But maybe the most important piece here is the database behind it all: objection mastery. Think of it as this huge library.
Okay.
It's got over 1,000 common objections you hear in roofing sales. And crucially, it also has the tested best ways to respond to each one.
Ah, so that's the secret sauce maybe.
Right.
That database of answers. And you're saying it doesn't just stay in the training module.
Exactly. It feeds into everything else, which takes us neatly into the third pillar: performance systems, the tools they use out in the real world. So before we get to the live coaching, there's the CRM audit tool. This actually plugs into their real sales data. Usually in roofing, that means Job Nimbus CRM, which is what a lot of contractors use.
Right. So it's looking at actual deals, what's working, what's not, where reps are getting stuck. And it uses that data to tell the training system what to focus on.
Precisely. It spots the real bottlenecks in their sales process from actual results, and then it automatically pushes personalized practice modules back into that role play system for the reps who need it.
It's pretty smart, closing the loop again. But the feature that sounds really unique is the GhostRep.
Ah, yes, the GhostRep. This is where that database of 1,000 plus objections gets, tactical. Very tactical.
So this is the live coaching through an earpiece while they're actually talking to a homeowner. That sounds kind of mind-blowing.
It is pretty wild. It's basically live secret coaching. The system listens to the conversation, picks up on keywords, identifies the objection the customer just raised.
And then what?
And then it instantly whispers the best pre-validated response from that objection mastery database right into the rep's ear via a Bluetooth earpiece.
Wow, okay. But what about bad cell service if you're out in a new development or inspecting a roof?
That's the really critical technical detail. The GhostRep system, the part doing the listening and whispering, it works offline.
Offline. So the AI, the database, the voice synthesis, it's all running locally on a phone or device the rep has.
Exactly. It has to be reliable. Can't depend on a patchy signal at that crucial moment. It analyzes the conversation flow, the rep's tone, the customer's words, all locally, and delivers the answer instantly.
Yeah, okay, let's pull this all together. We have a platform that finds a specific sales personality, trains them against dozens of AI homeowners using a huge database of proven answers, analyzes their real performance data to refine training, and then literally whispers those proven answers into their ear during a live sales call, even offline. It's incredibly comprehensive, integrated, optimized.
It really is. And if you step back and think about it, it brings up a really interesting question, maybe something for you, the listener, to chew on. When you have this level of augmentation in a specialized high-stakes sale where proprietary knowledge, like these 1,000 plus optimized responses, is injected right into the critical moments of negotiation in real time, what does that really mean? What are the implications for competitive advantage? And maybe even for the future nature of specialized selling itself? What happens when knowledge becomes this tactical,